a kingdom surrounded by towering walls of stone, there lived a young maiden named Rapunzel. She was blessed with hair as golden as the sun and eyes as green as emeralds, but her beauty was hidden away from the world. Rapunzel had been locked away in a tall tower by an enchantress since she was a babe, her only companionship the songs of the birds and the rustle of the wind through the trees. The tower had neither door nor staircase, and Rapunzel could only watch the world from her window high above. One day, a handsome prince passing through the forest heard Rapunzel's melodic voice floating through the air. Entranced by her song, he followed the sound until he came upon the tower hidden among the trees. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair," the prince called, his voice echoing through the forest. Rapunzel peered out from her window, her heart racing with excitement. With a smile, she unfurled her long, golden locks and lowered them down to the prince below. With great care, the prince climbed up the tower, his eyes widening in wonder at the sight of Rapunzel's beauty. From that day forth, the prince visited Rapunzel every night, bringing her stories of the world beyond the tower's walls and promising to one day set her free. But their happiness was short-lived, for the enchantress who had imprisoned Rapunzel discovered their secret meetings. Enraged by their defiance, she cast a spell that banished the prince from the kingdom and sent Rapunzel far away to a distant land. Heartbroken and alone, Rapunzel wandered through the wilderness, her tears falling like rain upon the earth. But as she journeyed, she discovered the strength and courage within herself, and she vowed to reclaim her freedom and find her beloved prince once more. Years passed, and Rapunzel's golden hair grew even longer, reaching down to the forest floor like a shimmering cascade of sunlight. And one day, as she stood atop a high cliff overlooking the sea, she spotted a ship sailing in the distance, its sails billowing in the wind. With renewed hope in her heart, Rapunzel called out to the sailors, her voice carrying across the waves like a beacon of light. And as the ship drew nearer, she saw a familiar figure standing at the prow of the prince, his eyes shining with love and longing. With a leap of faith, Rapunzel dove into the sea, her golden hair trailing behind her like a banner of freedom. And as she swam towards the ship, the prince reached out his hand, pulling her aboard and into his loving embrace. Together, they sailed across the endless sea, their hearts united in love and determination. And though they faced many trials and tribulations on their journey, Rapunzel and the prince never wavered in their quest for happiness and freedom, proving that true love knows no bounds and that even the tallest towers cannot imprison the spirit forever.